What's up, Gorilla Gang? We back with another one, and today we reacting to a video of a young 13-year-old female that threw a drink on a 22-year-old young male, and he turned around and unalives her. I don't know what would make him so mad about that. A child throwing a drink on you, you know what I'm saying? You know how females get when they get mad. They want to do shit like that. They emotional, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you shouldn't have killed her behind that for real. Like, that's crazy. But we gonna get into the video because I ain't never seen it. You know what I'm saying? It's my first time reacting. Go join my membership, become a gorilla, and let's get it, man. Let's get into the video.
She didn't deserve this. And I just took my baby life. Just took her life for nothing.
This is the story of Samaya James, a bright and kind-hearted 13-year-old girl from North Lauderdale, Florida. Samaya was just about to start the 7th grade when her life was tragically cut short. On one fateful day while Samaya was hanging outside, she was approached by males in a nearby vehicle. An argument ensued and she tossed a drink into the vehicle. As Samaya walked away, 22-year-old Christopher Mark gunned her down. Why would a 22-year-old shoot and kill a child over something so small? And what did this older male want with a 13-year-old child in the first place? Welcome to Viral Crimes. Subscribe and hit the bell icon for more stories. This story takes us to North Lauderdale, Florida. 13-year-old Samaya James was full of dreams and promise. Known for her generosity and love for singing, she touched the lives of those around her in profound ways. Just like any girl her age, Samaya loved to hang out with friends and family and make TikTok videos. She was the kind of girl who would offer to cook for her mother without being asked and took joy in the small acts of kindness that made her loved by many. Her mother, Lolita Caddis, describes her as a beacon of joy and kindness, always ready to help and make others smile. On the night of August 21st, around 10:22, Samaya was hanging out in the 7400 block of Southwest 12th Court, just a stone's throw from Silver Lakes Middle School in North Lauderdale. Samaya was not from the neighborhood but was visiting a friend who lived in the area. As Samaya was playing outside, a car with older males pulled up. The details of what was said between the individuals in the car and Samaya are unknown, but at some point, Samaya engaged in an argument with a gentleman in the vehicle and tossed a drink into the car with a man.
Why is he arguing with a 13-year-old girl anyway, my dude? You 22 years old, G. I ain't even gonna hold you. You look foolish doing that. Like, you shouldn't even be talking to that girl for real. Like, ain't no way I'm about to sit up here and talk to a 13-year-old. You know what I'm saying? Me being my big age I am, there's no way I'm just about to condone that.
Following an argument inside a vehicle, tensions escalated quickly and fatally. Samaya, who had thrown a drink inside the car, was shot from behind as the vehicle sped away. The shooter, Mark, fled the scene, leaving behind a neighborhood in shock and a family shattered by the loss. Responding to emergency calls, deputies found Samaya critically wounded. Despite immediate life-saving efforts by deputies and paramedics, she was pronounced dead at the hospital shortly after. The aftermath was captured by news crews as the community reeled from the violence that had erupted in their midst. Investigators reached out to the
It had to be more than just what they was arguing about for him to shoot her, for real, because it don't seem feasible for him to just shoot her for throwing a drink at him. Like, bruh, like, yeah, I'll be mad or whatever, especially if I'm fresh and fly. Like, man, little young bitch, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not about to kill you behind that. You know what I'm saying? That's not nothing to kill somebody behind. So it's something more than that. But this is just a short one though, G. So I ain't even gonna lie. It's only a 9-minute reaction video, but we're gonna see if they tell the whole joint.
Community for any tips about who could be responsible for Samaya's death.
Thank you. Authorities are still searching for the shooter who gunned down a 13-year-old girl in North Lauderdale. Local 10's Hatzel Villa spoke to her mother. He joins us live. Hatzel.
This young woman was attending this school last year, had been transferred to a different school, but did not make it to her first day. Our cameras at Pine Ridge Education Center, where we've learned Samaya James went to school last year.
I don't know why somebody would want to kill my daughter.
The 13-year-old was supposed to start 7th grade at Cypress Run, but was killed.
She came in the kitchen and said, "Mom, can I go to my friend's house?" I said yes, but if I knew that, I would have just told my daughter no.
A harsh reality still sinking in for Lolita.
And then I bet the mom kind of feel like it's partially her fault because she said she can go. That's just being a parent, like feeling some type of way if something happened to your kid and you gave them permission to do whatever. You know what I'm saying? But mama, it ain't your fault. You know, it's the world. It's the world we living in.
Caddis, her daughter is never coming back home.
My son and I overheard like a pop and tires screeching.
Monday night, neighbors heard the gunshots in the 7400 block of Southwest 12th Court in North Lauderdale. Possibly a drive-by, they say. Samaya was airlifted to the hospital where doctors pronounced her dead.
That was very horrible, you know, what they did to her. And she's only 13. My daughter haven't even get to see her life, enjoy her life yet.
Homicide detectives are still digging, hoping to find out what may have led to the gunfire.
I saw my daughter laying on the ground like she was asleep. Blood all over on one side of her chest. Her mouth was halfway open like she was trying to catch her breath.
Samaya's mother strong enough to send this message out.
All I'm asking for the community to do, please turn that person in. I want to see justice for my daughter, Samaya James.
7 months later, there was a break in the case, and authorities identified the person responsible for killing Samaya as 22-year-old Christopher Mark. Arrests, court proceedings, and a bond hearing where a prosecutor pointedly remarked on the unjustifiable nature of the shooting filled the following months. Christopher Ryan Mark, a 22-year-old resident of Pompano Beach, was charged with manslaughter involving the use of a firearm.
After nearly 8 months of pain and a fight for justice, the mother of a 13-year-old girl who was shot and killed in North Lauderdale in August says her prayers have finally been answered. Broward deputies have announced the arrest of a 22-year-old man named Christopher, charged with manslaughter. NBC6 reporter Ryan Nelson spoke to the victim's mom, who said she finally feels a sense of relief. It's an interview you're going to see only right here on 6.
Lolita Caddis vividly remembers the moment she learned her 13-year-old daughter, Samaya James, was shot and killed.
I just felt like, when I got that news, I literally fell out. My daughter had to pick me up and like put me inside a car because I was out of it. Just screaming, yelling, crying, like I just couldn't imagine that my daughter was gone.
It all happened in August when police were alerted to shots fired around 10:40 p.m. near Southwest 12th Court and Southwest 74th Avenue in North Lauderdale. BSO says deputies raced to the scene where they found 13-year-old Samaya suffering from a gunshot wound. She was rushed to the hospital where she was pronounced dead. James was getting ready for 7th grade when her life was cut short. It's been more than 7 months since Caddis last saw her daughter's smile.
Because she was just there with me that same day. That same day she was home with me. You know, I got to cook for her, got to tell her that I love her that same day that she left me. So it really hurted me deep down, you know, and it's still hurting me. And I'm still in pain. I'm still grieving over my daughter.
Deputies say they've been searching for the person who pulled the trigger ever since the night of the killing, following a trail of clues and evidence. They say they've finally made an arrest, charging 22-year-old Christopher Mark with manslaughter with a firearm.
So they charging him with manslaughter and not M1. So she feel happy right now because he in custody, but she gonna want them charges upgraded, I'm telling you, because it's gonna be a time where he gonna get out of prison and her daughter's still not gonna be there. Like, I know this firsthand. It's gonna become a time where they gonna want to let this man out because manslaughter, you ain't serving no life sentence. So when you come up, your out date come around, the family of the victim gonna be like, man, hell no, that's it. It's over with already. Like, no, because they still like, shit, my loved one ain't back. So I really know I don't want him to come out yet. So that's going to be a problem and a hurdle that they're going to have to cross when his out date arrives.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy that they got the person. I'm not happy because, you know, my daughter is gone because I can't bring my daughter back. But I'm so happy because it's a weight off me because they arrested the guy.
Detectives say it all started with an argument between 13-year-old Samaya and people inside of a car on Southwest 12th Court. And the moments after the exchange of words, deputies say Mark shot James and the car drove away. Caddis grateful for the detectives.
He said, you know what, Lolita, don't worry. You don't have to keep on calling me. I'm going to get him for you this month. And he did.
While she feels relieved there's been an arrest, she says she wanted to see more severe charges.
He was held in jail without the possibility of bond. Samaya James' untimely death left her family and friends reeling, unable to comprehend the senseless loss of such a young life. There was no prior relationship between Samaya and Mark. Their fatal meeting seems to have been a devastating result of a momentary conflict. Described by those who knew him as troubled, Mark's past did not notably intersect with Samaya's until the night of the crime, making the incident all the more random and heart-wrenching. What happened to Samaya James should never happen to anyone. Her life, full of potential and love, was taken senselessly. Her family, while relieved at the arrest of her killer, is forever marred by the loss. The community mourns a life that was, and the world is left to ponder what could have been done to prevent such a tragedy. Her mother's words resonate with a painful truth. She didn't deserve this, and now we are all in pain. My whole family is suffering. Certainly, it's unimaginable how a 13-year-old girl like Samaya could be perceived as a threat to a 22-year-old adult. A child throwing a drink, an act of youthful defiance perhaps, should never escalate to a fatal response. This tragic event highlights a grave disparity in judgment and reaction. It starkly underlines that a minor provocation, such as what Samaya might have thought as a fleeting moment of annoyance, should not, under any circumstances, result in a death sentence. My condolences to Samaya's friends and family. May you continue to heal and one day find peace. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next video.
That's sad that that loss of life had to happen like that. But y'all let me know what y'all think about that in the comments, man, and share y'all thoughts, because that's bogus. He should have never shot that girl, 13, and they had never met before that. But yeah, man, that's crazy. But let me know what y'all think about that. The Really Gang. So, with that, till next time. Like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. We are growing the channel. Come and grow with us. Until next time, we out.